Welcome back. Isn't this fun? I love sharpening my communication skills. It's a never-ending refinement. You have covered a lot so far in this program by exploring the 4 sides of communication, discovering how challenging yet important it is to connect, assessing your communication skills, and this part of the program you will look at the other side of communication, the messages you receive. When asked to define communication, most people describe the techniques used to express what they think and feel. However, listening is more important than speaking in communication. To improve your communication, good listening skills must be a key part of your strategy. Put down your pen for a minute and sit back in your chair and get comfortable. For the next few minutes, close your eyes and listen to your surroundings, noticing the sounds and the silence. After a minute, I want you to come back to this lesson. Good work. Listening seems quite passive and easy, but we all know it takes discipline and focus to be a good listener. Most people think they are good listeners and that they hear everything people tell them. But are these people really listening when they hear what people are telling them? Do they really comprehend what is behind the words being expressed? When it comes to listening, the way we listen determines what we hear. Listening is an in-the-moment skill that only the very best possesses because they practice. This means all of us have the capacity of being a good listener. We just need to work at it. Next, you will evaluate your listening skills. When communicating, it's important to follow up to be certain that you connect when speaking with someone else. With communication, you are not just delivering a message, but often you are receiving a message as well. So how do you connect when you are receiving information from someone, when you are the listener during the communication? Let's look at the worksheet Listening Quiz. Next, you will take a short quiz that will help you examine your listening skills. Answer usually, sometimes, or seldom to each question. And when you're finished, return back to this lesson and answer the debrief questions before moving forward. The way we listen, it determines what we hear. Listening requires focus. That means paying attention to the other person in spite of distractions that are happening both externally and internally. Next, you will learn a simple tool you can use to remind yourself to listen with all your attention, to clarify understanding and listen with respect. It's called Listening with C.A.R.E. You have so far assessed your listening skills. Now you will improve your skills by listening with C.A.R.E. C.A.R.E. If you listen with care, it means you listen with the purpose of trying to understand the meaning of the message, which means you are fully engaged in the communication process. Find the worksheet called Listening with Care. In order to listen effectively, you have to care about those that you're listening to. This means you see, concentrate, make an effort to focus your attention only on the speaker and avoid distractions. A, acknowledge. Through body language and verbal cues, this includes leaning into the conversation, nodding your head, smiling when appropriate, saying, uh-huh. This assures the other person you are engaged in the communication. R, respond. Ask questions for clarification and to express interest in the other person. Paraphrase back what you are hearing. E, empathize. Share in the emotions and feelings of the other person. Empathy means you understand and can put yourself in their shoes. The next time you are involved in an important conversation, pause the chatter in your mind and start to really listen. It's amazing what you will discover. Remember what we said earlier. Everyone wants to and has a need to connect through communication, especially with listening. We all want to be heard. If you keep this in mind, it will be easier for you to make a concerted effort to listen to others rather than to your primary own agenda or thoughts. I know that you are a much better communicator thus far, but we're not quite done. I want to bolster up our communication, and I will see you in the next lesson.